Oh yeah, just in case you don't know about it, you can also use the numpad to move your HUD 1 pixel at a time whenever you're adjusting elements.
Yeah, I do that.
Ah.
So yeah, for people who weren't here right away, I did not have time, I'm sorry, to do the loot sheet, so we're gonna have to just figure it out each time. I think, thankfully for this one, it's just giving people, it's giving rings to supports who haven't got it, just so they have a coffer. I don't think they need it. So.
All I know is that I get Shine and S Games gets Twine.
That sounds right, because it should alternate from the time before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Alright, Zyro, I'm believing in you. If you don't deliver, I'm unpartnering you.
Low.
Wow.
No longer friends with Zaya.
Wow.
Friendship ended.
You good,
Yeah.
Jack?
The Pictomancer is your friend now.
Jack's sulking because he didn't get dance partner.
What? What?
What? What?
I'm leaving.
Didn't even eat
It's the same
food yet.
coffee pasta
There we
all
go.
over again.
I only have 33 pots, so this better go well.
400 and something.
Or else.
Oh, crit direct hit.
Dude. Hey, remember, we're doing
DPS in first.
same spots for these fates. Oh, I was zoomed in a little bit. No, that looked weird.
Get your camera all fucked up.
I was just zoomed a little bit.
Start left. I'd like to imagine a little bit was like you were right up against it. Left first. Light
parties.
parties. True north.
DPS in.
Killer group. Lagging.
Double dodge.
Lagging.
Don't do that. You know what? I'm just gonna stand over here where I know it's safe.
I'm okay.
Welcome to the party.
This spot is
Split
safe.
up.
It's nice. I don't really have positionals right now too, so it's fine. Spread out, see what roll has it. It's DPS.
Okay,
Party 3 or 2.
no matter, we don't know who goes next.
Deado will be gone.
Party
Deados. Crossover.
Hey Deado, that's the wrong
You're
spot.
gonna die. Diddle, you're gonna
Not
die.
Oh,
right,
fuck.
Deado.
You're gonna die.
Crossover,
Yeah.
he's dead.
That was
no,
all
He
of
sent
us.
all of us.
He killed all
He
of us.
sent all of us.
Yeah, I'm fucking
good.
stupid.
No worries.
Now we know.
Now my ear.
That time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, at least now
My
I
French
think
is
maybe did a
horrible,
good part, because I need to pot instead of turning on stance in the open.
DPS in.
And bricked.
Oh.
No.
No.
Right side. Try a
So-
little.
Can you describe what happens?
Literal blue
Little
screen.
monitor shut off, all fans go to 100%.
Sounds like you're overtemping.
He's not though. We ran a bunch of like logs
Hmm.
on Haro Info 64, and he's like sitting at like 40 degrees.
Oh, yeah, that's
Like GPU, CPU, everything is super chilly.
CPU chilly. Okay, I was gonna say it might have been
Well,
legitimately checking to see.
I think
if his,
the high
thermal
temp
piece was
for
good.
like full like 10-minute sessions before he was going longer was like 59 degrees. It's like all totally fine.
that's. I'd have to get into the computer to see what's going on.
Yep.
Like, the fact that you ran logs and you can't determine what it is has me really fucking confused.
I sent 2 today that happened as it crashed.
Yep.
don't
I
know if you
looked
have
at
time
both
to-
and it doesn't say nothing happens. It's all normal. Which makes me think it's software related, or like you were saying, as
Yeah.
far as like, oh, power supply is really old, like it's
Yeah.
just dying. But you know,
Yeah, those
It
those
only
are 2 good
happened-
options.
Sorry.
Power
I was just gonna
supply is
say, the-
unbelievable.
The power supply or Windows just being fucky because it's Windows.
How
A
old's the
reinstall of
install?
Windows or an install of fucking Linux might fix
Yeah,
your
how
problem.
how old is the install of Windows?
I recently just upgraded to 10, so not that old.
Not upgrades,
But
install.
did you
Oh,
do a fresh?
install?
Did you do a full upgrade? Like, did you do an in-place install or upgrade?
Probably
Or
like
did you
12
do a-
years.
Okay, yeah, that's
Jesus,
Yep.
that's why.
the fact that you're also going across. You're going from one OS to another via an upgrade. That has me concerned.
That's
and it's
yeah.
that old, yeah. Time for a clean
Yeah.
install.
Yeah, you
Uh.
probably just have shit that's corrupted that needs to be. Luckily, Windows installs don't take that long.
Yep.
One thing, if you don't mind taking a little bit of effort to learn a little bit for it, I know you're smart and you figured it out really fucking fast, and you have background computers anyway, is maybe consider doing an install for like Arch or something. Arch
Any
Linux.
form of Linux and going for
Linux-
WineDB.
Well, Linux tends to run a little lighter on the hardware than Windows. It's a little more work to get your games to work, but
That's
considering
why I
your
said
hardware,
WineDB.
yeah, you get. I'm just giving
Well,
my reason for it. For recommending Linux. It might also help resolve some of your issues because you're not going to be using as much of your hardware to run your operating system.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
between now and when Ultimate starts, which is kind of the bigger concern, the hardware shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
The hardware will be updated.
Yeah,
So I mean, if you it's a cool. Honestly, I think it's a fun thing to do anyway. So if you have time and you want to, go for it. But I think short term, you've got new power supply coming tomorrow, and you've got new.
Just
and
do
you've
a
got a flash
reinstall.
drive.
Yeah, just do a reinstall.
Apologize
of
for
Windows.
throwing a wrench in the plans.
Oh, dude,
No,
you're
no,
fine.
no.
No, it's all
We
good.
talked. I don't know if you were here already. When I was asking Jack if we have to miss. If we can do it tomorrow, awesome. If we have to miss this week, also fine. Like we can fit them in before things get inconvenient because Jack has to leave. And then even if Jack has to like move early or like more shit hits the fan, it's less important because we
Worse-
can at least replace Jack with Alex.
when are we expecting the Ultimate? I know by then Alex and Plane will be back, but
Likely late December, early January, because it's not coming out with the patch. It comes out 2 weeks after the patch.
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Yeah, so there's
yeah. I
quite
was
a
gonna say,
bit of
if
time.
Jack wasn't even set up fully by then either. Like, I don't mind filling in until Jack comes back. Like,
Yeah, duh.
Yeah, because I've got to close on a house and
yeah.
get,
Like,
Mhm.
I'm just adding that as a like, hey, like, don't worry about shit, Jack. But
There's no panics. Even don't panic.
Yeah.
Worry about the house more than anything else. That kind of thing.
your real
At
life
this
shit
moment,
comes before
it's
a fucking game.
another. it's another needle on the pain pile, you know.
Yeah, I know. So
I'm
let
already
okay.
this. Just give me next mount just in case.
What was I gonna say? Yeah. So my thought process is because Sirius has been trying to play today already and has crashed a bunch, like trying to get all 4 reclears in with like
No,
rolling the
don't.
dice. Yeah, nightmare. So let
Go
us
for just do a full reinstall.
can
Retry again
so
tomorrow if you have time.
yeah.
Sorry, go
Well,
ahead.
that's the first question. I need to confirm. Can everyone do 8 o'clock tomorrow?
Yeah.
Good.
If you can't, just tell me. Okay.
Best game says yeah.
So let's just regroup then, and then Sarius will let us know, if like the Amazon truck shows up at fucking, 8 o'clock Eastern, like we're screwed or we're delayed or
Yeah.
something, right? But like we'll figure it. I'll obviously get the notification too, but we'll figure that part out.
Yeah.
And then we'll just call it for tonight. And then if it just doesn't work out tomorrow because it's not either of those problems, then we can keep working on it and try to just come back after
I'll
on the
work to
17th.
see if I can get Windows onto my SSD.
Yeah, Windows should be on your
yes.
SSD.
Keep your operating system on whatever your fastest loading storage is.
SSD 100%.
If Windows still becomes a problem, just keep the Arch. Not necessarily Arch, but Arch is
Linux in
my
general.
recommendation
Linux
for
idea
Linux.
in general.
Yeah, Arch is the recommended distro that I'm giving. If you have to, just keep it in the back of your mind, just because, again, it might be an extra solution that might help.
My suggestion was actually going to be do the Windows thing, get it working as well as you can. If you can't, try to, well, even if you can't, but if you do get it working, at some point after RAID, see about trying to dual boot, because that could also help you get used to Linux.
I mean, that can be complicated too with one piece of
No.
media. I don't know. Well, there's things to explore.
A lot of Arch or a lot of Linux installs now, you can actually do it very easily.
Oh yeah, very. It's just something that if you don't think you can use Linux too well at first, it's a fallback.
I feel like this is all
And
advice
also-
for after tomorrow, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why I said after RAID.
In the ideal circumstance, I would have been able to find any sort of employment to replace this entire PC from the ground up. Because as it stands,
But you also cannot blame yourself for that because that's not related to RAID, in my opinion. I did not recruit people based on their employment status. I recruited them on their ability in the game. So
I would
To
have
kill the
recruited
bosses.
2
you can
years
about
ago.
that, but I don't consider it a factor. So
As long as you can be here and you can make shit die.
Yep. So I'm just obviously I understand. I didn't mean to belittle it. Like I know it's a big deal for you, and that obviously personally it's something that
I'm
that'll
sorry
get to
for
you.
bringing that up.
Oh, you're
No,
good.
it's okay. I just didn't want you to. I don't want you to feel like that's something I consider. It's not. I know you want to have a job, so like I want you to be happy, and that's the